Please give a warm welcome to Creare's CEO, Kevin Ord.
Good afternoon. I'm going to do three things. The third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw open the curtains, let the sun shine in. I'm going to invite everybody out in the balcony to have a beer and do a little bit of that networking. So the drinks are at the back there. I'll hopefully not keep you too long. The first thing I want to do is I need to thank all the participants here today. You guys, but also members of our panel. We've got Warren, Ewan, Tamsin, Moose, and especially the guys at the back who epitomise digital. This has been broadcast live, not only streamed live back to Creare up in Rugby, but subsets of this will be available online, be seen all around the world within days. Okay, so can you put your hands together for the participants today and also for Google for hosting us. The final thing I'm going to do is just summarise why we're here. We're here this afternoon because I want to solve a problem. The problem is digital marketing is perceived to have a mystique and a complexity that puts off business owners from using it as a tool to grow their business. We as an industry need to fix that. There's three reasons why that's the case. The first reason is differentiation. If you're a business owner, you want a partner who can do these things. There is no differentiation in the marketplace. It's very difficult. My 13-year-old son could set himself up in his bedroom today, call himself an SEO expert. There are no barriers to entry, and it's very hard for anybody looking for a partner to differentiate him from many of the people who operate in the marketplace. That differentiator just doesn't exist in the way that we'd like it to. Yes, we've got people and we've got badges on our website about accreditations and being Magento specialists and all of those things. If you're a business owner and you don't know what that means, is that important or is it not important? So that differentiation is very, very difficult. We've heard lots of horror stories in the past as well where the market has let people down. You've given somebody money for 6 months, 9 months and nothing's happened. You've ended up with a penalised site. That company's disappeared and popped up a week later operating under a different name. It's very difficult to sort the wheat from the chaff, the good from the bad, the amateur from the professional, the white hat from the black hat. That's the first problem. Second problem is, as a business owner, you want to engage with a partner. When you engage with somebody, and I use partner rather than service provider, somebody who you buy something off. Service provider probably works, but instead of a supplier. It really helps if you've got at least a basic understanding of what you're going to ask them for. And this is where the complexity comes in. It started with a website. Now it's not enough to have a website. You've got to have a responsive website. It's not enough to have a responsive website. You need SEO. It's not enough to have SEO. You need CRO because it's not about the rankings. It's about the conversion rate. Now it's no longer enough to have website, SEO. You now need social media. Oh, and by the way, you need to think about your content as well and whether it's written content or video. As a business owner, where on earth do you start in that engagement if you do not understand the basics of those things? It's very, very difficult. You guys in the room are lucky. You've grasped the nettle. You've already started on that digital journey. Many people haven't. One of the statistics thrown around is that there are 34 million registered companies in the UK that do not yet have a web presence. That is an issue. The final part as to why there's a reluctance to engage with digital marketing is, as business people, you're not gamblers. You want to know that if you put £1 in over here, you get £2 in over there. Buying a lottery ticket is not a business plan. Crossing your fingers is not a strategy. And the problem with a lot of the digital marketing space is that it's not prepared to articulate what it is going to do for you, what you can expect to get from it, and therefore you make a business decision upon a risk appetite and an understanding of what they're going to do. My guys know that before we invest in our company, we look at the problem we're trying to solve, the opportunities, what money we're putting in, what actions we're going to take, and then on a weekly basis we track against them. Are we getting what we expected? And I expect to see that return on investment as we planned, and I will track against that. You expect to be able to do that as businessmen when you invest in digital marketing. And for too long, that lack of transparency has been an inhibitor, along with the other two factors, from people engaging with bona fide digital marketing experts to give them what they want. That's why we're here this afternoon. What we've seen is Creare's approach to changing the industry. Given that that is the problem we face, we've come up with our three-step solution. The digital health check tool is a game changer. It is a stake in the ground. It will change the industry. Now, we could have developed that tool and we could have kept it on our iPads for our consultants and our salespeople, and we could have gone to small businesses and gone, have a look at this. That's what you're scoring. That's what you need to do. That isn't big enough. If we put it out there, we put it out there globally, and we allow people to use it, it will raise the standards within the industry as a whole. It will give that differentiation. People who have existing suppliers will be going to them and going, what's this? Where's this coming in? What? Why haven't I got what's PP? What's? And it starts the dialogue. Now, ourselves, I'd like to think of as a statesman in the industry, along with the like of Google, need to see this relatively new market mature and mature quickly. And that will sort the wheat from the chaff, the good from the bad, and it will give confidence into small and medium businesses that this is a market worth investing in it because they're going to get a return. So the digital health check tool is our first step on that. The reason why we're making it public and we're making it global is it's not just I want to benefit Creare. Creare will benefit when we change the marketplace. That's how big we're thinking. Second step was, in the solution, was about bundled holistic products. If you want to talk and have a dialogue in this relatively new area to you, you need to know the types of things you should be considering. And it is a dialogue, and we've said it's all about context. You need to have some understanding of what you're talking about and the size of the opportunity it gives you. I understand that if I look at these things, it may be possible to increase my search area in this postcode and get 50 more leads than I've got at the moment. Is that right? Why is PPC right for me? Why is AdWords right for me and not social media? It's because of this, it's because of that, and it starts a dialogue that the business owner feels comfortable having. That is the purpose of putting suggested solutions up there that says we understand the nature of the problem, we can give you good analysis to why that is, and by the way, you need to be thinking along these lines. I now feel comfortable. I'll engage. I'm a business owner. I do not feel wrong-footed. I know I can ask salient questions. The third and final piece is that reporting piece, and this is why it's important, and this is where that return on investment comes from. There have been too many people taking money off businesses on what might happen tomorrow. And after 10 months, it's like, well, who'd have thought it? Google changed the algorithm. Oh, well, never mind. Your site's penalised. See ya. We can't have that. We need the transparency. That return on investment model I talked about before. This is what I'm putting at this end. This is everything I'm doing. I will track against that. And you know what? If something doesn't work, I'll turn this one down, I'll turn that one up. But at the end of the day, I still want that result. Now, you should be able to do that. That's a business way of working, and you should be able to do that across all walks of life, most walks of life at least. Our reporting draws upon the same technological enablement that exists through the whole of this solution, but it's there for a business reason. Do you feel comfortable putting your money in, and are you happy where you're going? Because if the answer is yes, we work as a strategic partner and our relationship continues to grow because your business grows and that amount at the end increases. Now, if we can do that, we can get that transparency, we get the differentiation in the marketplace. The people down here, the Flotsam, the Jetsam, my 13-year-old son, they're out of there. We've got a mature marketplace with market leaders who are taking business forward, who are taking small businesses to medium businesses to large businesses. Now, that's the vision for Creare. That's the vision for Google. We want to reward the end user. We are going to benefit from it. It's our business model. I want to grow the business, but I'm going to do it in a certain way, and that way is I'm going to improve the marketplace. And by being a statesman of the industry and doing those things, people will come to me because it's the right thing to do. And we've got another thing on our website, which is one of our core values, do the right things for the right reasons. And it's ingrained with all of our people. And I believe what we're doing here today, what we're doing with these tools, is the right things for the right reasons and the right for the business. There's one thing that we didn't put in our three-step approach, but it has been writ large on everything you've seen today. It's that consistency of brand that's being talked about by Warren and everybody else. It's consistent through everything we do. And I'm very proud of what we've achieved, certainly over the last year. One of the things I'm most proud of is how we've ingrained this. It's no good having the best tools in the world if people don't know how to use them. If you don't know what your customer is trying to achieve, how are you going to use the tools in an appropriate manner to get them what they need? The fourth component, the glue, the catalyst that glues all this together, are the people. We keep hammering on about it, and more importantly, it's the attitude of the people and how they want to deal with our customers. They want to be part of their team. They'd love to get to the point where every one of you invites them to the Christmas party because that's how entrenched they are in your business. So we do have a three-step solution, but the bit I'm going to leave you with is probably the most important bit, and it's that.
I think what makes Creare stand out from other agencies is the fact that we've got such a broad, experienced variety of people here in the company who really are specialists that allows us to combine all this experience into the best possible service for our clients.
Creare is different because of the people that work internally. I don't think there's any other business where we all help each other out, and the success of our customers and the success of the team internally is kind of paramount to what we do.
I've only worked at 3 places in my life, and I choose my employer really carefully. I have to believe in the products and the services they offer, and Creare have just got it right. They've got the right people in the right places, and some of the people that I work with at Creare are second to none in the industry.
Working with a really highly skilled team allows us to deliver really high quality projects to our clients every time.
The company's changed dramatically over the many years that I've been here. I've watched it go from a team of about 5 people to an industry leading enterprise with about 120 people on board.
I think it's very, very unique that somebody takes this kind of high-level boutique agency approach to small to medium businesses, and that's really what our people, your team, is all about.
The journey starts with having a conversation and understanding the customer's business, and then providing a set of solutions that's going to result in the best return for them.
I think we make sure that we listen to them and that we understand exactly what they're saying. We refuse to sell things that aren't going to work for them.
There's very few agencies that can provide that holistic solution, all delivered by one team under one roof and all based in the UK. Nothing offshore, nothing templated, all bespoke work, all delivered by your team.
I think our people, your team, means that we really truly set out to work closely with you as if we were in the office and you're your own employee.
Not everybody can afford a marketing department in their business, and Creare is there to offer that support and that helping hand.